And welcome back, YouTube. This is BoosterBox Buster here with another video. Today I'm here to share with you my Final Fantasy Creatures Kai Volume 4 collection video. These were made by Square Enix, and they are miniatures that represent creatures, bosses, or summons from the Final Fantasy franchise, and it can be either from the movies or the games. Volume 4 contains 6 different miniatures to collect. I have 5 that I'm going to showcase to you. The one I am missing is the incredibly expensive and hard to get XIII, which last time I checked sells for about anywhere between 150 to 200 USD. That's a lot of money for one miniature, so I do not own it. But with all that out of the way, let's hop into the collection. And first up, we are going to start with the very cool Omega weapon from Final Fantasy VIII. Look at the detail on this beast. I love the way it's some sort of unholy fusion between some sort of giant four-legged beast and what looks to be like a fallen angel. Just a really cool design. You got the tail going up here. Just like the blue and silver color to it just really sets it off with all the amount of detail that it has. Now they did make a large scale version of this. Look at those eyes and that face. Oh, so cool. However, the larger scale version is also very expensive and hard to obtain. That is definitely a weapon from the PlayStation era of Final Fantasy games. Beautiful miniature to start. That is the Omega weapon from Final Fantasy VIII. Please stay in focus. This is like the 4th or 5th take that I've done on this video just because my camera does not want to stay in focus. And from Final Fantasy XIII, up next we have the King Behemoth. Look at that tail with all the spikes on it, getting ready to stab or slice right through whatever is in its path. The amount of detail on the claws. I love the purple pants that it's wearing. Almost like a altered beast type vibe going on with this miniature. The fact that it has a giant sword stuck in its head, which means that somebody tried to kill it with a sword at one point, and it lived. Presumably to kill the person that stuck it with the sword. All the almost makes it look like it has dreads with these pieces of fabric coming off the sides there. But yeah, and look at that mug. That is one ugly mug. Beautiful, ugly beast. From FF13, the King Behemoth. And then, the next one of my favorite non-boss monsters from the Final Fantasy lines. We have the Malboro. Don't get too close, I hear its breath is bad. Hundreds of teeth, just like a shark. On the front of its mouth, all the better to chew its food with, but never brush 'em. Sitting on a mountain of tentacles. and dead bodies. This one could be like a great stand-in for like a Beholder Lich for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Very simple, like we go to like the green to the orange tipped tentacles, the gritty bad breath teeth, and the little sprouts at the top of its head and almost at the bottom, which kind of make it look like some sort of weird beard. And I love the little sword there to show one of the fallen enemies, or one of the fallen adversaries of the Malboro. Man, to die to a Malboro in the Final Fantasy world and the last thing you smell is that bad breath, oh, that'd be a terrible way to go. And before we get to the big one, we're gonna have a little bit of a rant. From Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, we have the Shadow Creeper. I'm not gonna lie, it is a decent enough looking mini. However, I think the Shadow Creeper is an absolutely wasted potential. There are so many other monsters from the Final Fantasy world that deserve miniatures based on them more than the Shadow Creeper. I mean, you could easily do just off the top of my head, Cactar, Toneberry. None of them got a creature in this line. Why not do a miniature of them? The Moogle. Any of the other summonings from the Final Fantasy series that did not get one. Pandemonia from 8. Ida from 8. Those do not get any miniatures. Ark from 9. Hades or Ozama from 9. The two hidden bosses. That little book mouse thing from 9. I would prefer that over the Shadow Creeper. I'm sorry, the Shadow Creeper, although the mini is decent, it's just, in my opinion, an obscure enough villain that you do not need to make a miniature of. Just so many other ones. Heck, I would have loved it. You know how much I would love to have a jumbo cactar with a mustache from Final Fantasy VIII? Oh my god, that would be amazing, but no, we get the Shadow Creeper instead. The Emerald Weapon from 7 never got any merchandise. I would love that much more than the Shadow Creeper. I don't know. In my opinion, just much wasted potential going with the Shadow Creeper over one of the other awesome choices. And then the final miniature is one that I didn't really know too much about because I never played the game, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. Plus, it fits the theme that they have going on. That is Bahamut Fury from, is it before Crisis or Crisis Core? Final Fantasy VII. I gotta say, this one is pretty dang cool. I don't know too much about it, but the design is just really awesome. I love the giant golden dragon of Bahamut. All the detail on him is beautiful. It looks like, almost like something akin to like a giant mask behind him, or Majora's Mask. Like a golden version of Majora's Mask behind him. It's so cool. Love the wing detail. Look at that. Look at that. His giant long nose horn thing. The back of the mini has some pretty nice detail as well. Yeah, look at that. That's just such a beautiful miniature, no matter which way you look at it. Overall, I say that that is a pretty dang nice piece to the collection. Much better than Shadow Creeper. By far, Shadow Creeper is my least favorite miniature from this particular set. I'd say probably Marlboro is my favorite just because it's such an iconic monster and heavily deserving of some sort of merchandise from Square Enix, so I was very happy to get that. The Omega Weapon's always nice too, even though I don't really know the monster. The Bahamut Fury is also a very pleasing miniature as well. Let me know in the comments down below which one your favorite is from this particular set. And as always, please hit that subscribe button. Hey, did subscribe button glow after I said that? Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Did it? Is it glowing? I just noticed that feature when people say subscribe in the video. It kind of glows for a minute. Probably a feature that will be here and gone and not here anymore within a couple of months. But just thought I would check with the current viewers. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you want to see future or other content like this, you should see videos popping up right about now, or maybe they already have. Until next time, this is Booster Max Buster. I'm signing out. Peace.